क्या तुमको बताए रे, चूड़ियां मेरी रोए मेरी चुनरी रोकी जाए रे।
This market is 1.4 billion people.
India, with a direct selling market of $3.2 billion, the fifth largest economy and the fastest growing one. It has a population where nearly 65% are younger than 35, and it is the world's second largest English-speaking country, with local communities all around the globe. Think globally, build locally.
Good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, my dear brothers and sisters, Namaste and Vanakkam. I'm so happy to see every one of you over here tonight. Thank you for being with us this evening. And your presence shows us how open you are to the new possibilities, especially at a time when the Indian market is opening with exciting potential. Tonight, what you'll see here is the opportunity could mean for your future. Tonight, we are also honored to have Mr. Ron Tan with us. Let me give you a brief understanding about Mr. Ron Tan. He spent 26 years in the IT industry, rising to regional sales manager in a multinational company. Despite a successful career, he wanted more, something aligned with his vision. His journey is also a powerful example of timing and decision making. Let's begin and explore what this new Indian market could offer you. Please join me in warmly welcoming Mr. Ron Tan.
Hello, Vanakkam, Namaste. How's everybody doing? Hi. Thank you very much, Nalani, for introducing me. Hi, everybody. My name is Ron Tan, and I am speaking to you in Kuala Lumpur. Okay, welcome to our session for tonight. As I think the title of the talk is very obvious. We're talking about India, right? India market opportunity, right? So I'm very pleased to have you with me, and also to share with you a little bit about my excitement about the India market and why I think it's going to be a huge market for all of us in the future. And I think the timing is very good for all of us. And I think the purpose of today's session is to share with you a little bit more why it is so compelling to look into the Indian market now, and also to share with your friends, right? Because all we are talking about right now is capturing an opportunity, right? So I think just want to start off with this slide, right? Basically, it says that success actually is an ability to recognize opportunity first, right? And then number two is to form plans and strategies to leverage on the opportunity, right? And number three is to build the necessary skills to execute the plan and the strategy as well, right? So I think the first and foremost thing that we need to be able to see is to recognize the opportunity. So that's what I hope to achieve by tonight, just by sharing with you and showing to you what the opportunity is for us in front of us, right? So we're talking about India, new skin in India in particular, right? So we all know that India is a huge market. And I think today, if you are new with us, if you're not familiar with Nu Skin, we are a 41-year-old company publicly listed in the New York Stock Exchange, and we are present in over 50 countries at the moment. And India is our latest venture, right? So that's why we are very, very excited about it. And we want to get into the market as well, right? So we'll share with you why. I think these are I think it's a good place to start to talk about the data, the statistics, right? Among all of the countries in the world currently, India emerges as the fastest growing economy in the world, right? In 2023, they projected a 7.2% growth. And then the latest one that we have for 2020 projected for 2025, again, they are number one, right? So I think with this growing economy, obviously there's a lot of potential with regards to commercial aspects, right? That's why we are very excited to get into the market. What India presents itself today, you know, with such huge economy, is also the number of people in the market, right? I think all of you know we are in the consumer goods, we are in the beauty market, we're in the wellness markets. We're talking about providing solutions to the masses, right? Whether is it in India or the world, right? But in India itself, right, the population presents to us 1.4 billion people. So it's very, very sizable, this. So some statistics, again, out of the population, the demographics, you know, we found out that 65% of this population is well under 35 years old, which means it's a very, very young population, right? Population, the median age is about 28, right? And like you see, close to 1.3 billion of the population consists of millennial and Gen Z, right? 900 over million, 400 over million millennials and Gen Z. So why does this matter? Right? Because this is a growing marketplace, and also the middle class itself, right, is sizable. It's about 300 to 350 million people in that category, right? And this is where we are targeting also, because I think when you look in the Indian demographics, right, I mean, there are always people who are very wealthy, there are people who are not so well-to-do, but the middle income, the middle class, that's where we are targeting also to present our solution. It's a sizable market. And I think they have also did some research to find out that the middle class segment is poised to double in the next 20 years. So that itself presents a very, very good opportunity for Nu Skin to enter the market, right? With regards to the income perspective, the Indian population, the working class are also not too bad, right? In terms of the income, the disposable income that they have, right? I think this may also have to do a lot with technology, a lot with expertise in the technology area, and also a lot of to do with the younger crowd, right? The younger demographics, right? So the middle class income, they are demanding quite high as well. So what does that mean to us, right? So if they have higher disposable income, they're middle age, and they have access to a lot of information throughout the world, right? So if you look at this data itself, right, you know, the Indian users, out of 1.4, they projected about 1.2 billion are internet users, which means they are very, very knowledge available, right? That means a lot of people in India, when you talk to them about certain products, certain trends, they know, right? So with regards to that, it's a very knowledgeable economy, right? And if they are young, they know a lot of things. And if they have disposable income, it's good, right? So that they can spend on products that they may want to help them to improve their lifestyle, okay? So if the target industry that we are going into India, as you all may know, is the direct sales industry, right? This is where Nu Skin chooses to market or distribute our products worldwide, right? So the direct sales industry in India is also a growing industry itself, right? So based on this number in 2022, they recorded a revenue of $3.2 billion US, right? So it's like about a double-digit compounded annual growth for the last 3 years. And there's a few million distributors that are involved in this industry, right? So from those number perspective, it's good. It's double-digit growth means it's good, right? That means there's a healthy direct sales economy in the country, and the acceptance of direct sales is also there, right? Now, if some of you who are new today and are not familiar with the direct sales industry, you know, or some people may mention it's MLM or network marketing, all right? I think it's good to share a little bit about what are some of the key points about this business model, or what some of the advantages that this business model present to all of us, right? To our Indian friends as well as to us, right? I think today's session is targeted to the global economy, the global audience, right? So wherever you are in the world, so like when you do a business, right, of course, there's always risk involved, right? But in this particular model, we say that there's no risk, okay? Why? Because we choose to partner with Nu Skin, right? And when we distribute Nu Skin product into India, a lot of the administrative work, a lot of the logistical efforts and all that are taken care of by Nu Skin itself already, right? So, but from our role, what do? Is we just introduce products to our friends and we share the business model to our friends, right? So from that perspective, there's very, very little risk on our side, right? I'm not saying that the business has no risk. Of course, there's risk in the business as in any business, but the risk on our side is virtually zero, right? Of course, we may need to spend some money to invest in some products that we can use, but that's about it, right? So there is no need at all to stock up products. There's no need to buy stocks and put in your house, or whatever of those, because Nu Skin takes care of all of that process, right? So the approach into India will be a very digital oriented approach, meaning all of the showcases or online showcases, which, if I may say so, are done digitally. So there is a Nu Skin India website where you can go in, you log in and you buy products, you make payment, and then the products get delivered to you, right? So from that perspective, there's zero risk on our side to be distributed in India, right? Now, from a potential income, from an income potential point of view, right? The market is huge, right? So at this point in time, there is no gap with regards to how much money or how much income you can generate from this business, right? So dependent on the effort that you put in, the bigger you grow the network in India, the bigger, the higher your commission or your bonus or your income will be, right? And then there's another good thing about this is a sustainable income. Why do I say that? Is because Nu Skin has been around for 41 years, right? So of course, being a publicly listed company in the New York Stock Exchange and a company which has such a background, they will definitely do all the due diligences before they actually go into the market, right? So the purpose of Nu Skin going into the Indian market is to provide the best of breed solutions in the market today, a lot of premium quality, high technology product for the Indian market, right? So I think the market demand in India itself, they will, from a long-term perspective, as the demand shift, they will definitely want a lot of all these products from Nu Skin, right? So from that perspective, when we do this business, it's definitely long-term and sustainable. Okay, now getting into India is not new. With regards to getting into a new country, it's not new for a lot of Nu Skin distributors in the world, right? Why? Because for the last 41 years, Nu Skin has opened major markets in the world as well, right? So I just want to share with you some of the history. Like for example, with regards to the Chinese market or in China, there's this lady who started the business very early, and she pioneered the Chinese market. A lady by the name of Betty Sung, and she was she reached the level of what we call a COE4, which she garnered more than about $20 million in income in her journey. So when Nu Skin opened up the Japanese market, again a pioneer by the name of Kaneko Katsumi also leveraged on the opening and built the market in Japan. And as well, he also managed to build his income, passive income, and he also attained the title of COE4. As when Nu Skin opened up the Korean market, similarly case, a gentleman by the name of Ronnie Park and the wife also opened up the market there and also captured the market. So why do I tell you this? Is essentially that this opening of market is not new to Nu Skin, and a lot of people have leveraged on this and have changed their life, has really, really transformed their life, right? And I think today's session is, I'm very proud to introduce to you also. Today's session is actually brought to you by a group of independent distributors called Success Together. And the founder of our agency is called Mr. Rain Ho, right? So Mr. Rain Ho also pioneered into the Southeast Asian market, as well as into China, and he's also achieved his COE4, right? So a quick snap view of his track record, so to speak, right? So he started the business in 2001, and consistently he's able to show us that he's able to develop or build or cultivate an exponential passive income stream, right? So I think that's a very attractive income stream, right? By merely becoming or setting up distribution network around the world, right? So why do I show you this? Is because this is something that can also happen in India, right? So history can also repeat itself. There's so many areas in the world where a lot of distributors have also had this kind of income chart, and it's definitely be able to repeat itself in India as well. And today we are so fortunate is because we have Mr. Rain Ho and Ms. Angela Liu as our founders of Success Together, who is guiding us into going into India as well, right? So if all our friends out there who today say, hey, you know, I would definitely want to follow somebody who has good track record and who has opened up markets before, and not only that, but open up successfully, right? So I think with that in our background, in our team, right, I think we can certainly increase the rate of our success, right? So from this chart, Rain also shared to us that, you know, what we mentioned about risk-free, unlimited income potential, because his income is still growing, is still coming in. As long as people are purchasing those skin products, enjoying them, and if it's part of his network, of course, he will get his income, right? So it's definitely long-term and sustainable. Now, how about the potential in India, right? So this business model itself, it's very interesting in the sense that everyone gets accessibility. So there is no pre-requirement with regards to what kind of degree you must have, what type of income you must have, what type of investment you must do. No such thing, right? I mean, everybody gets accessibility, right? I think there's a certain age limit that needs to be done, right? And also very interestingly is that success can be duplicated, right? What it means is that so long as you're willing to work hard, you're willing to collaborate with Success Together, we can teach you how to do, and you can become a leader in India with the proper guidance from Success Together, right? So the success methodology that we have used in Success Together has been around for 25 years, right? And it has created a lot of millionaires in our group, right? People who have transformed their life with such an income potential, right? So definitely we see it as a once in a lifetime opportunity that is available for our friends in India as well, right? So this is definitely very, very exciting, okay? Now, what did Rain look at when he went into places like China, right? I mean, he has a big base in China. So he found that in China, there's quite a huge population as well. And by leveraging on this 6-level 5% compensation plan from Nu Skin, he figured that if I were able to get one business builder in China, if I can collaborate and work with a business partner and teach the business partner to learn about the duplication strategy, I'm sure the person can look for at least 10 people to work with him, right? Bearing in mind that in a population of 1 billion, to look for 10 people who is willing, who's hungry, who wants to change their life, I think it's a probability, right? It's a big probability, right? So out of this, if we're able to duplicate this, if one person can find 10 and each of the 10% can find another 10, we duplicate it to 100. So if we continue to do this up to 6 levels, we can potentially build about 111,000 franchises of Nu Skin products, right? So with a certain revenue that they do per month, from our perspective, if you're able to build this structure, you'll probably be able to earn about 16 million US dollar income per month, right? So assuming a very conservative, very, very conservative success rate of 1%, right? It's also not bad. If over a certain period of time, you're able to earn about 100,000 passive income per month. So I think that's very, very attractive, right? Why is this attractive? Couple of reasons. Is because number one, it has to deal with the number of people who subscribe to this plan. It also has to do with the effectiveness, the efficacy of the products, and the appeal of the products for the marketplace, right? So I think if you put this one and one together, the probability of getting this is definitely very high. Now, why do Rain shared with us this strategy that he did in China? Because he foresee that this can also happen in India, due to the number of people, similar population size and all that. So it's possible that you're able to build such an income stream in India. So that's why we say that this is a very, very fantastic opportunity of a lifetime, right? So I hope you can get that excitement on the possibility, as well as long as we work on duplicating the right mindset, the right methodology, we can increase the probability of making sure that this happens. Okay, so where does the market appeal in India, right, as a country for direct sales, right? So typically, they found out from research, they found out that a lot of the Indian community are very much into wellness, right? So there's a lot of focus in wellness as well. I think a lot of younger generation that are much more aware and focus on prevention rather than waiting for something to happen, right? So I think there's a big shift to the wellness aspect. There's also a lot of requirement on the beauty aspect. So from third-party research, we were able to find out that this is like the distribution of the direct sales segment in the market, right? They've also further on, research found out that actually up to 74% of the Indian consumers believe that supplements are essential for their health, right? And 69% of Indian consumers take supplements to increase their immune system. And 63% of Indians are trying to lose weight, right? So this is like a developing country, you know, where they have a lot of abundance with regards to food and all that, and then they have a lot of awareness that they want to take care of their health, right? So these are very, very big numbers, right? So there is an explosive desire for beauty and wellness solution, all right? Precisely because of that point, Nu Skin stepped and opened up their operations in India. And because of that, it presents to all of us a fantastic opportunity to build our distribution network there, right? Now, the network, the industry, the wellness and beauty industry is also not new in India. So there are some existing players in the market. So the biggest one that we see today is Herbalife, which is close to 800 million worth of revenue in 2023. And then the second, third, and fourth are relatively smaller, primarily because they may not have very good solutions for weight management or catered for that, right? So if you look at Herbalife, who focuses on weight management, you know that there's certainly a huge demand for a weight management program in India, all right? So what are we going to bring into India, right? So Nu Skins also have in our bag, right, a lot of good world-class products, and we're definitely going to bring this into India as well. So the first thing we're going to bring into India, which just launched and for sale a couple of days back, is our world #1 beauty and wellness device. So the things like our Lumi Spa, our Gavarik Spa, Well Spa, and all that. So we are bringing that into India. So you think about the opportunity, right, is you are able to have the opportunity to distribute the world's #1 product in India, right, without having to spend any R&D, any research or whatever, any manufacturing or whatever. It's just that you are able to distribute the world's #1 product, right? So that itself already is a huge and compelling proposition, right, to get into India. We're also going to bring into nutritional supplements, and also these nutritional supplements are fundamentally catered for the Indian market, right? So all of these products, the skincare products, the supplement market, nutritional supplements are all manufactured in India. They also researched to find out what does the Indian market require, and Nu Skin manufactured that in India by Indians for the Indian community, right? So we're not bringing in a made in the US product and dump into India and let the market consume it. No, do the contrary, right? So this is what's the differentiator that we're doing it. And not only that, we're going to bring in supplements to improve their health, we are also bringing in devices, state-of-the-art devices that are able to track, measure, and improve everyone's health into India. So for example, when you talk about supplements, some people may say, why do I need supplements? Or I don't need supplements, right? I'm very healthy already based on my diet, right? But a lot of times we would like to be able to track and measure, right? I think data speaks a lot louder, right? Rather than emotional feel, right? So we have this device that is going to launch in India in this couple of months, and it's going to be able to track and let you know in 15 seconds whether you need supplements or not. Number two, whether the supplements that you're taking, is it actually working or not, right? And also to give you the right supplements from Nu Skin that ensure you that it will be beneficial for your health, right? So this is definitely coming into India, right? So it's very, very exciting. Another area that we're going to be going after very, very big is the weight management market, right? Because every problem that our Indian friends have with regards to weight, right? If they're asking for help, right? We have the solution, right? So when we talk about, about the weight management market, it's in a lot of different countries as well. India is not spared. I think there's also a lot of awareness and also a lot of initiative to get people healthy, right? Which is very, very similar to a lot of countries as well, right? So Malaysia needs to lose weight, India needs to lose weight, a lot of different countries also, but the obesity, the Prime Minister identified obesity as the root cause of many diseases. So that's why they are addressing the root cause, right? So how are we going to do? What is the role that we're going to do? So we are in the business of helping people to solve their problems and connect their needs, right? So earlier I mentioned to you a couple of things about India wellness, India beauty, like how many percentage of are looking into the environment. So they have a need, right? And especially like PM Modi mentioned about weight and all, they also have a need, right? So our role is to provide them with solutions that connects their needs, right? So in this category, we will also be introducing our ageLOC TRME product. Now, this ageLOC TRME product is our flagship weight management program, and it's not any ordinary weight management program. This program has been around in Malaysia, and it's been the #1 weight management program for the last 9 consecutive years. Also in Singapore for the last 8 consecutive years, and in Korea for the last 3 consecutive years. Now you think a little bit about it, right? How can a company or a solution can hold that pole position for 9 consecutive years if the product is not effective? It's impossible, right? So all of these are third-party data. So what it shows to us is this product is really, really effective, really, really good, and we're going to bring it into India. And guess what? You will have the opportunity to also distribute this product. So I mentioned to you the world #1 beauty product. You're going to have very intelligent devices to check on your nutritional health, and also be having Malaysia and Singapore #1 weight management program. So it's very, very exciting time. I'm going to run through a video explaining a little bit of this to you. There you go. A company that's going to bring in, a solution that has more than 20 years of track record into India, right? Even though we are new. And if you look at the video just now, there's more than 2 million lives that has been transformed globally. Why? Because ageLOC TRME is available globally, right? So I'm going to share with you some quick testimonials of some of our Indian friends locally who has already benefited from all of this, right? You look at it, it's incredible, right? This is Mr. Apu, and then next we have Mr. Kuhan, right? He's lost more than 20 kilograms in the program, right? And then his sister-in-law, also managed to transform. You look at that, that's really, really incredible, right? And also our MC for this evening session, Miss Nalani. You know, look how beautiful and gorgeous she is in her bio, right? So these are all real life testimonials. These are all people who have gone through the program and are talking to you, right? We will also have what we call a proven support system. We're not just going into India to sell products. We're in India to build the distribution network, right? So you work with us, you know, collaborate with us closely with our proven support, and we will definitely make waves in the Indian market, right? Why will we be able to do great? It's because we have a proven system. Our proven system of Success Together has been around for the last 25 years, and we have created more than 200 accounts, right, of what we call Circle of Excellence. These are all accounts that have made more than $1 million in passive income. So it basically shows to us that there is a proven success methodology, right? And we do great is because it's a proven system. So why is this such a big deal of a proven system? Because we're going to duplicate this system into India. So if you're able to collaborate with us, be the front runner, be a leader into India, be our champion in India, definitely we will all grow together. We also have what we call a success methodology, a very established program to teach people about entrepreneurship, to guide people about how to be good leaders, how to manage franchises across whole India, right? And how to develop, identify and develop and nourish leaders in your network as well, right? So now where we are right now is we're talking to you as an international leader, right? So wherever you are right now today, outside of India, you have an opportunity to participate into the India market as well, right? So you can think globally because of where you are. You can also run the business in, whether you're in Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Australia, or wherever you are, right? You can do that, and you can also participate into India so long as you have an OCI status, right? So once you get into India, together with Success Together, our first aim is to make you an India founder, right? This is a program that Nu Skin has established during what they call the qualified entry period between now until June of next year, right? So during this period, all of India founders will have an opportunity to double their Nu Skin leading bonus during this qualified entry period. So I think the company is so generous. And I think it's primarily because it's deemed as a reward, right, for pioneering leaders who wants to step up and grab market share, right? And that's precisely what we are looking for tonight, right? So what you do, right, is if you hear this for the last 30 minutes or so and you're excited, you're interested, when your friend brought you in, first thing to do is start your transformation journey and be part of the global Indian wellness movement. What do? Join us, right? Talk to your friends, participate in the system activities, get started on a product, transform yourself, become a leader, because we have already started the wave. The wave have already been moving on for some time, and we are still gaining momentum into India, right? So this is a fantastic time. Transform yourself, transform your friends, your families, right? They don't have to be Indians. It can be anybody in the world, right? So long you have their expertise, their experience that you can bring into India with you, that will definitely help you to expand and grow in the Indian market. Now, if you look at this chart, this is the global PIO community, people of Indian origin community. So people of Indian origin are all over the world, right? So even though you're all over the world, you're also able to participate in this global opportunity, right? So if you have any interest, or if you've got any friends or family members who want to go back to India and set up their business there to grab this opportunity while it's still in the pioneering stage, grab them, talk to us, and get started on the program immediately and learn and ride the bandwagon, right? Because today, with the Nu Skin environment, we have global connectivity. Today, we're talking to you from Kuala Lumpur, but you can be anywhere in the world. And this opportunity is also for you, right? So we have the best solution, right? Watch out, Mr. Herbalife, right? In India or whatever, because the best is coming to town, right? So this is where we position. So again, my closing slide is start to build your community of consumers and partners now, right? So get started, get engaged with us, understand how you can enter into the Indian community and participate with us in all the programs that we're going to roll out, targeting at global Indians as well as local Indians in India, because that itself is a huge community. All right. Thank you very much. That's what I have for you today. I wish you all the best. If you have any interest on this, please talk to the person who brought you here and thank him for that fantastic opportunity that he presented to you. All right, over to you, Nalani. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well thought, Ron. Thank you so much, Ron, for the not only for the insightful sharing, but giving us a better understanding. And I believe every one of you have gained more information after Ron's sharing. And ladies and gentlemen, trust me and believe me and everyone here that Indian market opening is a very rare opportunity. And those who move early stand to gain the most. And please start your transformation today and complete your brand rep. I believe something sparked your interest tonight. Speak to the person who invited you and take the next step. Once again, thank you and have a wonderful evening.